Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth. And today's episode, what we're here to do is I want to go ahead and cover the new war and why I believe that Global is going to get the shaft here. Because things are not turning out all that well over on this side. So they had been improving recently and dropping more fest banners and kind of catching up a little bit more. And I was hoping last season that we were going to have Kuchikaneki drop because it made sense. They had the icon, they had everything in place, everything made sense, and then it passed, nothing happened. And now we have the third territory battle, aka Occupation War, and inside JP, we had the playable Ri Toka available, and this Dispatch Toka came out afterwards. She was the next war. However, they've pushed her forward for some reason and turned this 2-week war into the equivalent of a 1-week war worth of points. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this real quick and kind of question why. It doesn't make sense to me. So let's go ahead and get into this. So first and foremost, we have special dispatch character through rewards and ranking rewards. Now what that means is you can get this Ri Toka via getting a bunch of points. First and foremost. Anteku 2? Remember, in order to name your establishment for your coffee, you have to name it after the one that burned down and had all your friends die. It's called Ri. I don't comprehend fully their translation here, nor the fact that Toka is missing the U, but we can accept that at least. It just doesn't... Anteku 2 isn't it. We also have the cost cut down, time cut, time cut, time cut, time cut. She has hits moveset, apparently, and she has a reduced cost of dispatching, minus 5%. Nothing too crazy there. We have very basic boosted characters right now. We have Amon and Toka, which I believe is the eye patch one, and like the eye patch featured premium Amon, and the Toka of which is currently featured in the red one. Both are additionally, we also do have Kureyamato, Suzuya, Juzo, and Yamori. So that is kind of exciting. Also, today is Juzo Day. The reason why it's Juzo Day is because it's 11's Jason. 11's 13. November 13th. It makes sense. Because the like CCG is based in the 11th ward. Yeah, cool. Makes me happy at least. Additionally, we do have the Soro Amon right here. He exists. We also have reruns of the Looming Dagger and Bloodbath in the Church. Nothing too special, but of course if you want to grind the Nishiki, he is quite decent in terms of his heals, and he can do some alright stuff. In general, this war seems to have very little to do. Because we have double speed currently on Global, it does not make sense to me that we only have a 10 million point war that takes 2 weeks. So me personally, if I go really hard for the next 2 days on Global, I can easily get 10 million points. And I can 100% bet you that by the end of this period... Look at that, someone's already fucking... Look, Guts hit... That's a great name, by the way. Guts hit 10 million already. And like, that's the first day. Why would you make the point total so low for that? It's just completely shafting Global, and it's going to take even shorter because you have double speed on it as well. I don't comprehend. Either way, I'm just going to accept it. I will go with whatever Global wants to do. This war probably isn't going to be anything too special, unfortunately. We only have the Juzo and Yamori here. We'll likely get a new banner next Tuesday. I imagine it's going to be Festival Amon and Festival Wounded Kaneki. However, there's no guarantees about it, because obviously, knowing this game, I'm going to try to predict Amon coming out, and they're going to be like, Black Reaper. And like, they're just going to try and avoid dropping Festival Amon at any cost. Which is so strange to me, but you do you, Global. I just want to go ahead and do my dispatching, I suppose, and see if I can get any grinding done for right now. Global's probably not going to take that long for me. I'm going to try to push into it and finish it off for the next, like, maybe I want to finish it by next Tuesday because I want to try and push quite hard over on JP. Additionally, I'm already winning that ward because I am on Ghoul this time. I should probably point that out. I'm actually on Ghoul on both sides, which is quite nice. I'm happy about it at least. But yeah, so fingers crossed at least for the Juzo Yamori banner that leaves on the 20th, but it's not looking the most positive for global side just yet, and I'm hoping they end up, oh, that's the same ward, damn it. Hoping they end up trying to change things a bit, even just like trying to give them the higher point total. Like currently on JP, it's 20 million points for a 2-week war because it takes like, you can easily get 5 million points a day if you go quite hard. And like, especially with double speed, it becomes even easier. Hell, with double speed, I could probably get to like 7 to 10 million in one day if I really tried to push and really had like decent luck. So it's nonsensical to keep the point total at the same thing despite increasing that. And global's probably going to be a dead zone next week aside from people that want to grind really hard. But even like, if I wanted to push up to the top reaches, I wouldn't want to go for 2 weeks because there's no rewards beyond just like basic stuff. Here, that was actually a Nishiki. It's like tied, but I've never actually completed the Nishiki thing. I'm down. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna dispatch these real quick and then we'll go ahead and do the Nishiki in a moment. I'll see you then. Okay, and it is done. Sorry, I had to cut away because I wanted to try and get more points off of it. Because I mean, if I can choose to use 1,000,000 Kijimas, I'm down for it. Now, it is a blue quest, and so I don't believe that Owl is going to be that important for doing this, and so let's bring Arataki's... No, I'm not. I'm probably just going to bring the Wounded Kaneki for right now. He is a self-buff unit, but it's still more helpful to have 2 darks and be able to swap in the Mutsuki if I need to. This should be alright. Okay. So it is time to exterminate all of the centipedes all throughout the floor in this church. First and foremost, I'm going to prioritize getting Arima's skill because I want to use him in the final tier. Also, I'm using Nox right now, so it's going to have broken effects. Just ignore that. It's okay. Main reason why I'm using Nox in the first place is because my JP is over on BlueStack because it has improved effects. I didn't really feel like swapping them over, especially because, like... Listen, I am probably not going to be grinding global all that much, and so I am fine with just having it on this version and keeping most of my grinding over on BlueStacks. May as well. This'll buff me at least for 3 turns, and I could probably just keep on going with all my attacks, because like final wave shouldn't be too bad. Alright, go all the way in, and probably shouldn't do this. I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright. Actually, on second thought, I'm gonna go all the way in with that. Perfect. That's what I need to do. And that is actually perfect for trying to set up my final attacks here going into the final wave against Nishiki. Because I do have my buff with Arima ready right now as well. God, you are having such a rough Tuesday, man. Hopefully you're doing alright. I like, you deserve the worlds. You got kind of fucked up. Actually there totally is a green right there. But I primarily probably want to kill this Kaneki. Mostly just because he's one of the people to take down for right now. Here, actually, I'm down to debuff our pal in Nishiki. There's only one enemy that gets affected by that, unfortunately. Triple attack, buff right here. Alright, go all the way in with that. And you see, I want to try... Perfect. So that is the exact break I wanted to get off right there as well. So we're going to try and prioritize Arima's skill once again, because I want to try to clear out at least half of this wave before their turn starts. Okay, we're also going to try to get maybe Toka down and see what we can do here. But I don't trust it, truthfully. Okay, I can't do 19 hits, unfortunately, to finish off this combo, but I'm just going to go like this. And end off for now. I should have a defense buffs already on and guard already on Toka and Arima, so we shouldn't have any issues here. Perfect. Alrighty. And I do believe that's going to the end of a Toka. Rest in peace. Perfect. And also, like, I'm really excited to see the raids this season, because I know that there's going to be some fun ones that'll come around throughout the next process of time. Being on Ghoul, that means I'm going to fight investigators, which is going to be quite fun. For some reason, I just enjoy fighting CCG more right now. Maybe it's because I have an all-Ghoul team, aside from, like, Arima, but... Actually, aside from Mutsuki as well. Sure. That works well for me. And we're gonna go ahead and try and do a big stab. Nice. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and good to go. Alrighty. You know, I really do wish I end up maxing out that white-haired Kaneki. Like, having him at level 4 special, it kills my OCD. Just how it goes sometimes, but it's a shame. Alrighty. It's 6 hits, isn't it? Damn it. Yeah, it's exactly 25. My bad. I can only do... Yeah, no, I could only do 10 hits there anyway. I actually kind of want to see Toka finish him off, to be honest. Here, I'm going to try to get him extremely low. Perfect. So now we get to see her, like, finishing animation with her head and her scarf. Nice. You know, she looks very bundled up. I'm very envious of it. Today, we actually got our first snowfall inside, like... Well, technically our second snowfall, but our first, like... It's gonna stick snowfall, which is quite nice. So yeah, I need to get a scarf sometime soon, and also just better gloves and stuff. 'Tis the season. Either way, that's probably gonna be the end of this episode for right now. Global's gonna be a very lax grind for me personally, and I'm probably not gonna try and gun for anything special. Like, I'm probably gonna get to 10 million points and then just hard stop, because I do have some time to grind, and like... I am fine with just getting decent rewards or whatever that ends up happening. However, for right now, thank you so much for watching. Fingers crossed for something to happen. They're probably not going to patch this Occupation War, so that's unfortunate. But hopefully at least next Tuesday, we get a good banner that will replace this current one that has appeared here. Fingers crossed. And hoping for the best. Either way, take it easy. I'll see you guys next time. And bye for now.